As the Seattle Kraken continued their first playoff run, we're hearing from the man who brought the Kraken to Seattle and headed up the effort to build Climate Pledge Arena. In an exclusive, wide-ranging interview, Kraken President and CEO Tod Leiweke says NBA basketball is coming back to Seattle. I asked him what that timeline looks like. It could be sooner than you think. Being in touch with the fans as you are, you know that we want to get the Sonics back to Seattle. It was always about the arena. That was the issue beforehand. And now we have an arena that any NBA owner would be proud to put their team in. Now they have a CBA in place. The Board of Governors is going to vote on that in short order. The TV deal runs out, 2025? They're talking $75 billion for that. So when people come to me and they say, hey, when are the Sonics coming back? I say it's a matter of time. So is that any sort of an indication as to when we could get the NBA back?
You know, again, you go to the fans want it. And, you know, somebody said, hey, maybe we could get a team to relocate. I'm not sure I'd ever want to participate in something like that because the heartbreak of that. But I think our day comes there. And I think for Sonics fans who very much want that team to come back, if you see a Kraken fan at a bar, buy them a beer. Because it was the hockey team that got this arena built. We built it really for basketball because the design principles that really guided that building initially were incredible intimacy of that bowl. And a basketball floor is smaller than a hockey rink. And you see lots of arenas bigger than ours. Our focus was on that fan experience, not just for Kraken games, but for Storm games, for basketball games, for Seattle U, and someday the NBA. And I'm one that believes that it is coming back, and it's going to be a glorious day of redemption when it does.
And so in terms of the timeline, that what's happening with the Board of Governors now and the TV deal, is that any indication of something?
By the way, you were so well versed on this, so I'm proud of you because you just read the cadence. And I'm not the smartest guy. It took me a long time to kind of understand that cadence of, but you know, that's going to come. But, you know, as I've said, one miracle at a time. But I'll tell you this, Bill, if people think we went through this and didn't anticipate the NBA coming, we're ready. The building was built for it. The locker room is ready to go. The economics are built for it. Our ownership is committed to it. But there's also sort of the right side of the ledger and the spiritual part of this. That was an incredible thing I witnessed. The Sonics left, the first team here, this town starting to truly hit its stride as a global city, loses the first professional team. It wasn't right, but that right is going to get fixed. And the Rubik's Cube to that was an arena. Government saying they don't want to invest in these kinds of facilities anymore. I get it. We did. Close to $1.2 billion. And as the cost rose and COVID cost supply chains, this ownership group didn't blink. We never cut a corner. So it's been an incredible home already for the Kraken, and it will be an amazing home for the Sonics.
So the ownership group, is that in place? So when it does, you know, come down the pike with the Board of Governors, we have a point person that's going to take that and run with it?
Well, these are all very good questions, but I told my this little voice over here that we'd never get in front of a commissioner. We're poised. We're ready. All you have to do is look at the Bonderman family pedigree. Mr. Bonderman owns part of the Celtics. His daughter literally moved here. She made this her home. This family is deeply, deeply committed. And Sam is not only the boss and the owner, she's a great friend who shares all these values. And I think that's why the family made such a big commitment. And, you know, they lead our investor group, and we have some phenomenal folks in our investor group. So, you know, there's a lot to be proud of here.
And you can watch the entire interview on our website, fox13seattle.com. And how about the Kraken after stunning the Avalanche in Game 1 of their playoff series, Game 2, coming up tomorrow night in Denver?